It's been a long, hard journey while trudging through the darkness, but my sights are set on heaven's door, and I'll get there, I know. Though I may be weary and the outlook may be dreary, but the outlook points to victory, and Jesus said it's so. Everywhere I go, the Lord is always with me. Everywhere I go, He is right there by my side. He is constantly cheering me, pressing toward the victory. He is always leading me everywhere I go. Yes, He is always leading me everywhere I go.
Yes, indeed, everywhere I go, the Lord is always with me. Good evening, good to have your company. Nice to see so many of you in so early in the programme. You'll find me on Facebook and on YouTube live until round about 9:30 or so, God willing. So, if you have any requests or dedications, just send them in to any of the chat rooms and we'll get them, and we will do them hopefully throughout the duration of the programme tonight. Saturday night, and as you know, Saturday night programmes are a little bit different. They're not just, they're gospel programmes, but a Sunday, as you know, is a full gospel programme, but sometimes on a Saturday night we're allowed to let our hair down a wee bit. Although having said that, all the music tonight is all really good gospel music, some fantastic music for you to listen to tonight. We have some great artists, and some of the songs are just powerful. But all you have to do is put your feet up, relax, and hopefully enjoy the programme, and share the programme on Facebook before you sit down to unwind and listen. Just press that share button. That'll help us enormously to get the programme out there and to get everybody tuned in tonight to the live programme. You can always listen again at any time, and you know that now, but a lot of people just don't like to miss the live thing. They're scared of missing something. We're all scared of missing something. I think that's why I don't sleep at night. I'm too feared of missing something. But anyway, stay with me until around about 9:30, and hopefully you will enjoy your time with me here in the studio. So we will continue on with the music, and we have a lot of names to mention already. And I have a wee bit of, I think it's exciting news. Hopefully you will too. But it's something that you will want to listen out for, because hopefully I won't have to be announcing it too often. And you never know. But have a listen out for this wee bit of news coming up later on in the programme. We have a featured artist tonight. Justin Trevino is our featured artist, and the three pieces I have picked: A Heart That Will Never Break Again, Where the Roses Never Fade, and I Saw a Man. Okay, so on with the music, and Charlie Dix is going to sing this piece, and you'll be able to sing along with her, and one called Across the Bridge.
I have lived a life of sin, this world I'm living in. I have done forbidden things I shouldn't do. I asked a beggar along the way, could he tell me where to stay, where I could find real happiness and love that's true. Across the bridge, there's no more sorrow. Across the bridge, there's no more pain. the sun will shine across the river, and you'll never be unhappy again. Follow the footsteps of the King till you hear the voices ring. They'll be singing out the glory of the land. The river Jordan will be near. The sound of trumpets you will hear, and you'll behold the most precious place ever known to man. Across the bridge there's no more sorrow. Across the bridge there's no more pain. The sun will shine across the river, and you'll never be unhappy again. Across the bridge there's no more sorrow. Across the bridge there's no more pain. The sun will shine across the river, and you'll never be unhappy again. And you'll never be unhappy again.
Yes, the sound of Charlie Dix and Across the Bridge, You'll Never Be Unhappy Again. Now, okay. Now that has just answered my question. Ricky Moore says, hello lad. Hello lad. Lad. It's a long time since I've been called lad. Oh, your tongue. Joan Simpey has said to me she's watching with her son Darrell. Now that has answered a question that I've had in my head for a wee while, because Darrell Simpey followed me on Facebook and would always react to whatever I would post. He's always actually one of the first to react. And I've just said to myself, I wonder, is that any connection to Joan Simpey's? So you've answered my question without me having to ask it. So good to have Darrell and Joan on the programme tonight. We've lots of names here. To get through tonight. Now, first of all, I have a request to do here, which is it's actually for Monday, but I'm going to do it tonight and DV tomorrow afternoon as well. It's for Norma and Stuart. Now, Norma and Stuart and Woof Woof Henry, you'll be familiar with hearing those names every weekend. Well, Norma is our Anna's sister and lives next door to our Anna. So I should be calling her our Norma. And our Stuart, the wheels in the bus Stuart. That doesn't make sense, for he didn't drive a bus. But anyway, Norma and Stuart are celebrating their 20th wedding anniversary this coming Monday, the 1st of June. And special congratulations comes in from our Anna and the wheels in the bus Terry. And from all of us here on CYB, Anna and I were speaking yesterday. And we can't believe, because when Norma and Stuart celebrated their 10th wedding anniversary, they came into siblings to my cafe when I had the cafe then, and they dined in siblings. They had Anna had booked the friends and family, and I remember it as well. It's 10 years ago, and I can't believe that it was 10 years ago. We had a great night in siblings. I just don't know where the time goes to. That's unbelievable. But anyway, Norma and Stuart, happy anniversary to both of you for Monday. And woof woof to Henry. We can't leave him out. No, that wouldn't be a right thing to do. So if you want to wish Norman Stewart a happy anniversary, please do so, and we will read them out. Ma is down in the Derg. She says it's wet. It's wet here too. It hasn't been cold at all today, but wet and just miserable. Linda Jean Watson is working as always. She's in Craigavon, and Joe is the driver tonight, but he's away out with a doctor and 3 house calls. That's a busy place. Dr. Gilbert and midwife May and Clinker 1. Barry Mitchell and Sandra Scott. Sandra, how you doing? I need to be in touch with you, Sandra, to hear all the bars as they talk about. And there's Nellie and Drumbo, Eileen and Eric in Euroslania. Anna Archibald, how you doing, Anna? Avril Strange, Avril Strange had a post up yesterday about something about seeing her feet. No, what was it? What did she couldn't see her feet or something? Or she's only starting to see her toes. Oh, I can't mind now, but I answered it. And you would know me the way I would answer it. It wouldn't be very sensible. Paddy Toro, surprise over there in Long Island. Pamela Pritchard, Pamela, how you doing? Anne and Harry Richmond and Mary Campbell and Ardicliffe and Roy and all the family. We're told it's a beautiful evening in Euroslania. Well, there you are. It's all right here. I mean, it's not bad. We can't complain. I don't complain anyway. Anchor Patrick Ann, how you doing? Juniper Green over there in Scotland in Cumbernauld. John and Eileen Irwin, Margaret Anderson, Ruth Fairgrave. There's our Sharon. Sharon's feeling a lot better now. Marion McArlean, hello to you. Marie Starrett, Jacqueline Moore, Joanna Corner. Joanna, how you doing? Jonathan and Florence Turtle in New Mills in County Tyrone. Daphne Shilladay, that's Daphne down there in the Hinch, and Ota as well. She's in the gated community. I hope they lock the gates and keep her in. I tell you, she would need to be kept in for a week or two. Now, Ronald and Jennifer Morrison, good evening to both of you over there in Scotland as well. And Ronald and Sharon Hannah, good to see them in early, and says, Ronald Morrison, do you know where Martin's other chin is? He seems to have lost it. Aye, right. And Ronald Morrison says, I know Ronald Hannah. He could do with some real food. He's getting really skinny. Oh, listen, really skinny. Aye, right. Well, two things. And the both of them is, I'm not getting really skinny. I wished I was. Now, I was surprised because when I was away down at Kerry's Ring, which I'll never be again, once was enough, I went on Wednesday night and got weighed at Slimming World, and I had 4.5 pounds off, which I can't believe now. I mean, it wasn't bad. I didn't eat rubbish. I didn't do anything wrong. But when it came to the meals at night, now the meals weren't big meals. I can't cope with big feeds. But the meal, the meat, the fish was all done in creamy sauces. And the soup, for the starters, was all creamed. And it was, oh boy, did that taste good. Was that good. And I thought, I'm going to have weight on, but I had 4.5 pounds off. So I'm close to the 3 stone. Not far away from the 3 stone. But I can't say I've lost 3 stone because I haven't lost 3 stone yet. And you know, someday I might just take a notion and maybe never lost 3 stone. But so far, so good. But it's difficult. It is very, very difficult. And anybody who is bothered with being overweight, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, we will move on with the programme. I'm here to try and cheer you up and not depress you. So I'll do my best not to. The Homeland Quartet are going to do this wee toe tapper and one called I'm singing in my soul. And after this piece, I will share the wee bit of exciting news with you. Hopefully you'll find it exciting too.
I'm so glad somehow I've got salvation now. It keeps the spirit moving in my soul. Every day I find there's peace and joy in mine, and it keeps me singing in my soul.
Oh, I'm singing, yes, I'm singing in my soul. When the burdens roll, I'll sing from morn to night. It makes my burdens light. I'm singing, yes, I'm singing in my soul.
Every now and then there's something deep within, and often tells me when I'm doing wrong. I steal away and bow my head in earnest prayer. My heart rings out in triumph song.
Oh, I'm singing, yes, I'm singing in my soul. When the burdens roll, I'll sing from morn to night. It makes my burdens light. I'm singing, yes, I'm singing in my soul. I'm singing, yes, I'm singing in my soul. When the burdens roll, I'll sing from morn to night. It makes my burdens light. I'm singing, yes, I'm singing in my soul. I'm singing, yes, I'm singing in my soul.
I want to see Jesus and look upon his face and meet all the people who have gone there by his grace. Hear the angel choir sing the songs of Zion and make them ring. But most of all, I want to see Jesus more than anything. I want to see those mansions there, built by God's own hands. See the doors swing open wide for the just and righteous man. Wear a robe of white, sit beside the healing stream. But most of all, I want to see Jesus more than anything. I want to see Jesus and touch his nail-scarred hands and walk along beside him and view heaven's land and see all the beauty that was made by the King. But most of all, I want to see Jesus more than anything. I want to see those mansions there, built by God's own hands. See the doors swing open wide for the just and righteous man. Where sit beside the healing stream. But most of all, I want to see Jesus more than anything. Yes, most of all, I want to see Jesus more than anything.
Yes, an amazing singer. Most of all, I want to see Jesus more than anything. Carl Robertson and Ginny Jappy, our Bucky, enjoyed hearing Carl Robertson. Granny Agnes McKissick, good evening to you. She'll be sitting in her decliner chair, her new one. I've told you the story, I'm not repeating it, but we're all glad she's got a new one. Now, where do we see? Almost 8:30. Frida Murphy. Frida, how you doing? Beth Redmond. Jeannie Finney says you've lost more weight. Boy, I have. That girl ye. Anne Linton. Anne, how you doing? And to your mum, Mo. I hope she's well. Mo, were you at the hairdresser's the day? Aye, she was. It must have been shut. Muriel Ramsey. Muriel, hello to you down there in Brasheen, or over there in Brasheen, or down or over or across. You're not up because we're up. Elizabeth Gardner, Diane Walker, Robert and Sylvia Ferguson, good evening to you. Diane Slater and her mum Hazel, and Diane's friend Evelyn Gregg listening in tonight. Auntie Gwen and Uncle Jim over there in Radstock, and Molly up in Belfast. Flora Christie in Glasgow, and Noel Murphy, Dave Poling, May Reynolds in Ballymena, and Judith Bloomer. Hello to you, Judith. Where do we see? Our Bucky Granny said had been watching Paul and Jonathan Cairns performing in Peterhead tonight. That's right, I saw that advertised. Now, so this is the wee bit of exciting news. Well, it is for me, and has been for a lot of other people so far. Now, do you get that request from Muriel Ramsey there? Did it come up on your page from Facebook? Right, I'll read this out. Right, well, so, God willing, of course. As you know, last week I have been away, over the last couple of years I've been away on 3 coach trips. And 2 years ago I went over to Scotland with Lochs and Glens, and David Thompson was the driver, and we got to know David quite well. So we booked again to go to Blackpool and the Lake District with David last year. And then last week, the week before, we were away with them down at Kerry's Ring in Ahackle, and I just, the crack was mighty. But while I was down there, all I could think about was the trips that I used to, the coach trips that I used to do. And we were counting them all up over the years that we did the coach trips. We did 2 a year, one in March and one in October. And I think there was 1 year we did 3. We had one to Scotland in the middle to take a mission over in Strathclyde or somewhere like that. But we've done 16 coach trips so far. And then my health became a lot poorer and had to cut everything out. But I could think about nothing else when I was away down there, and I suppose I have my own way of doing things. And I've been just used with that routine of doing my own thing and my own coach tours. And I decided then that I would organise my own coach tour. So another one of my own from CYB. God willing, you'll be saying he's that far ahead of himself, because it's the 8th of March next year. The 8th to the 11th of March next year. It's a Monday to Thursday. I've been listening to a lot of people and what they've been telling me, and the one thing that I can't seem to cope with now is a lot of travelling. Being on a coach for 5 and 6 and 7 hours, it's just, I just can't do it. It's exhausting. So I have the trip organised. We have the information is with the printer at the minute. Hopefully I will get it on Monday to have the poster up on Facebook to get it shared. Now, I am only taking one coach, and that coach is a 51-seater coach, because I can only have 35 bedrooms in the hotel. I think there only are 40 bedrooms. I can have 40 if I want them. Then I'd have to get a bigger bus. Our Terry would have to build an extension onto the back of a bus, and we hadn't time for all that. So we're taking one coach. It's a 51-seater coach. And we won't be doing a big lot of travelling. Obviously, it depends where you're being picked up from, but we will be staying in the very grand Anne Grannon Hotel in Burt in County Donegal. The trip is a Monday to Thursday. It's a 4-day trip, and that trip comprises of 3 nights bed and breakfast, a 4-course evening meal every night, your lunch every day, your coach pickups, your excursions, and 3 musical evenings, 3 gospel musical evenings, where we will have guest singers coming along each evening to sing and hopefully maybe share a word of testimony. And then after that, at night, we always go round everybody. So those people who are going on the trip, quite a lot of them usually have been musical. They've either played an instrument or they've been able to sing. And we just keep it like a big family at night. We have a wee private room in the hotel, and we just have a great time of fun and fellowship. The total cost for the trip, for everything. Now, I sort of pride myself on the fact that once you pay for the trip, you then do not have to put your hand in your pocket at all. Now, lots of you have been on my trips before, so you know what I'm saying. You won't have to pay for a thing. One of the things that I struggle with on trips is, you know, when the drivers are pushed for time, they do a stop and they give you an hour, and you have to go and get your lunch and have a look around in the space of an hour or whatever, and it's not enough time. By the time you go and look for something to eat and then finally get it, your time's up. You can't sit down to enjoy it. So every day when we're out, on the Monday of the trip, we will be going, God willing, to the Orangery at the Drina Gardens outside Lamavady for lunch before we go to the hotel. The same the Tuesday, Wednesday and the lunch is arranged for everybody, so we all get off at the one time. There's no queuing. You go in, you sit down, it's all reserved for you. You get fed, you take time and you enjoy it. And it's a relaxed time. There's no complications. There's nothing. Stress-free. That's the way I like it. I don't like stress. But anyway, all the details will be coming out in colour for Facebook, hopefully on Monday. The total price is £379 per person sharing. And as I say, that covers everything. That's your coach, your 3 nights bed and breakfast and 4-course evening meal every night, your lunch and afternoon tea every day, the 3 musical evenings and the excursions. That's everything covered. Now, as I say, I'm taking one coach. So I have a 51-seater coach and I have 22 seats booked for that already. I have 22 seats gone, which leaves me what? But 27 seats. 29. Well, 51, but 49 plus the driver and the tour guide. So I have about 27 places left to fill. And once they're gone, they're gone. Okay, so that's all. I'm not going to take up any more time. You'll see the poster in colour when it comes out, hopefully on Monday or Tuesday, and we'll get it advertised. But in the meantime, I'm going to play this song. This is a powerful song, and I know you will. You'll enjoy it. You'll love the words in this piece by the Crownsmen. I've never played them before, but they're great singers, the Crownsmen, and a lovely song called "Wish You Were Here," and that'll take us up just to after 20 to 9. Wish You Were Here. Have a listen to this.
I can just see them walking on the shores of heaven, praising the Lord and watching the tide roll in. Friends that have gone on, oh how I miss you so. And somehow I know if you could, you'd let me know that you're doing fine and it doesn't hurt anymore. Things couldn't be better and heaven is worth waiting for. That you miss me too, until then you'll be waiting for me. And I know if you could talk to me now, here's what you'd say to me. Wish you were here, it's such a beautiful place. Wish you were here, nothing but clear sunny days. It never rains and no one complains. We haven't seen a tear. We're having a great time. Wish you were here.
together, talking with Jesus, safe and secure in His love. Friends and loved ones walking in heavenly peace. Walking in heavenly peace. And I know if they could talk to me now, here's what they'd say to me. Wish you were here, it's such a beautiful place. Wish you were here, nothing but clear sunny days. It never rains and no one complains. We haven't seen a tear. We're having a great time. Wish you were here. It never rains and no one complains. We haven't seen a tear. We're having a great time. We wish you were here.
I believe my steps are growing each day. Still I've got a journey on my mind. The lures of this old world have ceased to make me want to stay. And my one regret is leaving you behind. And I'll be waiting on the far side banks of Jordan. I'll be sitting drawing pictures in the sand. And when I see you coming, I will rise up with a shout and come running through the shallow waters, reaching for your hand. If it proves to be His will that I am first to go, somehow I have a feeling it will be. When it comes your time to travel, likewise don't feel lost, for I will be the first one that you'll see. And I'll be waiting on the far side banks of Jordan. I'll be sitting drawing pictures in the sand. And when I see you coming, I will rise up with a shout and come running through the shallow waters, reaching for your hand. Through this life we've labored hard to earn our meager fare. It's brought us trembling hands and failing eyes. I'll just rest here on this shore and turn my eyes away until you come, then we'll see paradise. And I'll be waiting on the far side banks of Jordan. I'll be sitting drawing pictures in the sand. And when I see you coming, I will rise up with a shout and come running through the shallow waters, reaching for your hand. And I'll be waiting on the far side banks of Jordan. I'll be sitting drawing pictures in the sand. And when I see you coming, I will rise up with a shout
all-time favourite there on the fireside banks of Jordan. Phyllis Heaney and Ballykelly, hello to you, and Mammy Joan and Harold and Irene Duncan, good evening to both of you. Francis McEntee up there in Belfast, and Fred and Muriel Bryson in Glengormley. Muriel Ramsey says, Janet from the Walrus Group is watching. Please play a request for her birthday tomorrow. Janet, happy birthday for tomorrow. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to Janet from the Walrus Group Ukulele. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have a great day, Janet. You'll be able to play your ukulele tomorrow. Aye, you'll play happy birthday to yourself. Another birthday tomorrow, actually, as well as Catherine Mitchell. Catherine celebrates a big birthday tomorrow. I don't know whether she'll be that happy with me saying it or not, but she's 60 tomorrow. She is. She doesn't look it. She does not look it, but she is. I want to wish Catherine a very happy birthday for tomorrow. Bobby and Isa Lewis. Bobby and Isa, good evening to you. Don't worry, your names are down for the trip. Don't be panicking about ringing me. Your names are down. You're two, I think you're the second two down. Aye. And three across. Kilray Baptist Church are having their guest service tomorrow evening, DV, at 6:30. The speaker is Kyle Parks. Kyle's been there a few times now lately. And the singer is Jonathan Mitchell. And if you don't know who Jonathan Mitchell is, well, you should know. But Jonathan is the eldest son of Rodney and Helen Mitchell. And there is a supper afterwards, and everybody will be made very welcome to go along. So if you can, if you're in the area, I'm tired. If you're in the area, or if you're not, plan to be in the area. Kilray Baptist Church, the guest service speaker is Kyle Parks. Kyle is from Rathfriland Baptist Church, as far as I'm aware. Clinker, I'm sure, will keep me right in that. And the singer is Jonathan Mitchell. And there will be a supper afterwards, sandwiches cut to perfection, and you will all be merely welcome. Irene Smith, hello to you, and Joan Garrett and Tracy Rogers, and hello to Fred and Mrs. Jean Greenfield. Desi and Daphne say hello to both of you, and it's nice to have your company tonight. Nice couple. Yes, the Reverend Fred and Mrs. Jean, because she's a wee lady. She is. Right, I'll leave that up to read that out tomorrow again. I have it on my Facebook page. If there's anything of any importance, it'll be on my Facebook page. And if it's not important, it'll not. Now, I do want to bring this to your attention, and I really would like you to support this if you can. When I had the cafe, I had a group once a month. We had a meeting in the cafe once a month, a -1 group. And Mark Donnelly, I'm sure lots of you will remember Mark, he's from Cullybeggy. But we had Mark down a few times to sing and to speak for us, and Mark and Kathy, his wife, and Gabriel, his son, were great customers of mine. They were very faithful in supporting me in the cafe. And a lovely family. And Mark is, as I say in my page, one of life's gentlemen and a good Christian fella. He has put a night together in Wellington Presbyterian Church. It's on Friday the 12th of June, so that'll be Friday week. It's not a big long night. It's 7:30 to 9:30 or thereabouts, but he has a nice lineup of singers, if I could see. Grace and Harmony Group, the Hutchinson Family, Nigel Davidson, and the Covenanters Quartet. It's a fundraiser. Mark and Gabriel hope to go out with the OMS mission trip this summer, and I want to try and get them as much raised as possible, but also it would be nice to see the place well filled for them. This is the first time Mark has organised anything like this, and he said to me, you know, Martin, you organising things, you know the stress that's involved. Says, I do. So I have no doubt Mark will be up to high dough, but it'll all work out well, and God willing, we plan to be there. He actually said, Martin, if you could come along, it would be an honour to have you there. Imagine anybody saying that to me. Imagine anybody saying to me, Martin, if you come along, it would be an honour to have you there. He did. He said it. I have it recorded. I have it recorded on my phone, because I can't believe anybody would ever say that to me. It would be an honour to have you there. Oh, I have it recorded, and I'll never delete that. I will never delete it off this phone. It's the first time anybody's ever said that to me. So it's on Friday the 12th of June in Wellington Church, in the church hall actually. 7:30 to 9:30. These things never run on time, and they always run over their time, but that's all right. But the Grace and Harmony Group, the Hutchinson Family, Nigel Davison, and the Covenanters Quartet will all be taking part, and that promises to be a nice evening of fellowship and good gospel music. So if you can, if you're free, mark that in your diary and get to Wellington in Ballymena. No excuses at all. And look forward, DV, to seeing you there. Clinker says, I'm correct. I'm correct. There you are, that's good. I'm correct. That's another one that doesn't happen very often. There's a nice piece by Wayne Lawhorn, and the song is called God Knows What He's Doing.
I remember the moment my little world fell apart. Plans and dreams that I had were ripped right from my heart. It's then I was reminded who's really in control. He knows what he's doing. He's never left me alone. God knows what he's doing. I'm giving him control. I've just got to trust him with my heart, with my soul. I cast on him completely all my troubles and my cares. And God knows what he's doing, even when I'm unaware. You messed it up again. Some things never change. Try as you might, you just can't seem to get it right. So let me remind you, there is one who's here to help, and he knows what he's doing. For my Lord does all things well. Oh, God knows what he's doing. I'm giving him control. I've just got to trust him with my heart, with my soul. I cast on him completely all my troubles and my cares. God knows what he's doing, even when I'm unaware. Oh, God knows what he's doing, even when I'm unaware.
Sometimes the doubt will whisper, sometimes it roars like thunder, sometimes it grips my soul and won't let go. Sometimes I think I'm worthless, that voice is so relentless. Sometimes I question, Lord, where did you go? Take me back to Calvary, take me to the cross, remind me where I was, remind me what it cost. You thought I was worth it, even knowing who I am. Redeemed is how I plead, forgiven's where I stand. When the voice of doubt and unbelief has driven me to my knees, and I wonder how you still love a wretch like me. Take me back to Calvary. Sometimes the weight has crushed me, and without even knowing, I've tried to do it all in my own strength. But you are my strong tower, my hope in this dark hour. You alone are my rock and my defense. Take me back to Calvary, take me to the cross, remind me where I was, remind me what it cost. You thought I was worth it, even knowing who I am. Redeemed is how I plead, forgiven's where I stand. When the voice of doubt and unbelief has driven me to my knees, and I wonder how you still love a wretch like me. Take me back to Calvary. Oh, what about everlasting love? knowing who I am. Redeemed is how I plead. Forgiven's where I stand. When the voice of doubt and unbelief has driven me to my knees, and I wonder how you still love a wretch like me. Take me back to Calvary. Take me back to Calvary. Take me back to Calvary.
I thought that was a lovely piece. Take Me Back to Calvary. I see Sharon's asking John for a copy of the DVD of the praise evening in Ballymoney. Sharon, that's all sorted out. I have one for you. I have one for you. John has very kindly given or donated 20 copies to me to distribute, and I have one left aside for you. And I know there have been 5 or 6 others last weekend who had private messaged me looking for a copy, and I have their names taken down. I need to arrange to see John to get them lifted, and as soon as I feel well enough to do that, I will be doing it. But we appreciate everything John did for us on that night. He's a busy man, but there's nothing I honestly love more. I know Eileen feels the same, and lots of others too. I love when I'm going into my bed at night and the light goes out and I get the phone on and I go through John's videos, maybe videos from years and years and years and years even before I was born. I didn't even know there was videos then. I love to watch them. It's so good to watch them bring back a lot of memories, because there have been a few where I have seen my aunts and uncles and cousins all get into the free church in Ballymena, or going in somewhere, and it's always nice to see all that again. It brings back a lot of good memories. But I just really enjoy John's work and the videos he takes and he posts them. He always seems to post them at the right time, but I enjoy that at night time, getting the light out, the phone on, and going back on all those old videos of John Nichols. Really, really enjoy them. All the ones from the church and from the mission halls and all over the place. In actual fact, it wasn't long ago I watched one that he had done. I think it was a Christmas. Was it a Christmas meal in Ballymena Free, and the late Wilbert Clark. I've watched it I don't know many times because I've laughed that much at Wilbert. Wilbert went on a couple of trips with us, and he was the life and soul. He was like just one great wee man. But this video that John had posted a brief while ago, I have watched it I don't know many times, where he was acting like he was dressing up. He had wigs on him, he had coats on. I don't know what all he was doing, but I was just sitting roaring. And you know that the funniest bit of it was, and this is true, the funniest bit of it all was Wilbert was a bit like me. He was a bit of an idiot, full of fun, and everybody sitting round was laughing their heads off at him, and really had good, clean fun. But there was one person. I see I've been cut off there. The person sitting right in the view of the video, and they had a face like a bucket the whole night. Their face never straightened. The whole night it was as if I was committing a terrible sin. And I couldn't, because when I would be on the stage doing a concert, you know the way they say there's always one, and there is always one. You could be up on the stage and everybody could be smiling and enjoying and being blessed, but there's always one sitting somewhere, and that one will attract your attention, and you keep going back to them, and the more they sit with a big face like a beef burger, the more it puts you off. And I laughed. I just thought, that's a clinker. That is a clinker. I must have been cut off there for a second. I don't know. It's not the weather, so I don't know. Eric says, did you see us in the early days of Money Stage? Yes, I did, Eric. I did. It must have been, it was a meal. I saw you at, it was a meal you were having in the church hall, and I saw you. I was actually going to say Eileen's better looking now than she was then, but Eric, you haven't changed. You never were that good looking. I wanted to get that out. Enjoy your trip. Enjoy your trip. We'll have words about that. Mad Izzy, hello to you. Derek and Claire. John Nicola mentioned John. Margaret Venard. Margaret, good evening to you up there in Tandragee. We're 10 minutes over our time, but 3 in a row this time by Justin Trevino, so we will get that started just now.
I remember standing at my daddy's bedside as tears filled up the wrinkles on his face, as I held his withered hand, he smiled and told me, son, I'm going to live in a better place, and I'll have eyes that will never fill with teardrops. I'll have legs that will never ache with pain. I'll have hands that will never age and wither, and a heart that will never break again. I have often read and heard about a city where with Christ we shall live forevermore. There are mansions in construction for my dwelling, and the streets of gold will run by my front door, and I'll have eyes that will never fill with teardrops. I'll have legs that will never ache with pain. I'll have hands that will never ache the blind will then be opened as they join the victory march of the lame, and the deaf who's never heard the roar of thunder will rejoice to hear the Savior call his name. And I'll have eyes that will never fill with teardrops. I'll have legs that will never ache with pain. I'll have hands that will never age and wither, and a heart that will never break again, and a heart that will never break again.
This is usually 3 in a row, but I had to interrupt to answer a question, and I'm going to answer it just now. Now, for those of you who have put your names forward asking for a copy of the Praise Night DVD, your names have been taken down, and we will get those sent out. For the remainder of them, we will do a competition over a weekend, a Saturday and Sunday, and we'll give them out as prizes. Barry has asked, or had asked on Facebook there about Eileen and Eric. Eileen and Eric, as you know, belong to Moneyslane Free Presbyterian Church, or soon to be Euroslania Free P Church. And Barry had asked if they were founder members. And I can answer that, Barry. My answer is no, we're just foundered. I thought that was a clinker. Well, I thought it was funny. I did think it was funny. I don't know. Do you know that's a thing I never... I mean, I have questioned Eric and Eileen up and down about Moneyslane Church. I was going to say there's nothing I don't know about it, but that's one thing I don't know. If Eric was a founder member. Now, isn't that a good one? I don't know. So maybe he'll answer that. But I will say, I mean, every church has a caretaker or a sexton or whatever they like to call them. A cleaning advisor, I don't know what you call them. But one thing I will say about Eric is the dedication he has and the faithfulness he has towards the church is unreal. They've had tomorrow night's the last night of their mission. They've had that for 2 weeks, and then a week of prayer the week before that. And every night, every day, cleaning, hoovering, mopping, washing dishes, anything's to be done. In actual fact, I'm not one to meddle in people's business because that's not in my nature. But, I really think sometimes Eric would be happier if he had a wee bed up in the minister's office in the church. because it would save the soles of his feet. It would save petrol in his motor. It would save him a fortune. I'm surprised I've never suggested that to him before. I must put that to him. I think that would be a good idea. Get my wee bed up in the minister's office, and it would save my fortune. Now, Scott, our Scott will be in his bed, a wise man, a night like that, he'll be in his bed. Shirley Neeson, hello to you. I think we're with names now. I mentioned Jonathan and Florence a wee bit earlier, I think, didn't I? I did. So, the next two from the three in a row, which weren't in a row tonight, but that doesn't matter. I just had to interrupt.
Gone to be with Jesus in their robes of white array. They are waiting for my coming, where the roses never fade. Here they bloom but for a season, soon their beauty is decayed. I am going to a city where the roses never fade. Last night I dreamed an angel came. He took my hand, he called my name. He bade me look the other way. I saw a man, I heard him say, he said, if I'd be lifted up, I'll draw all men to me. He turned and then I saw the nail-scarred hands that bled for me. I touched the hem of his garment that fell round him there. My heart, my life, I gave, my soul was in his care. When I awoke, my heart beat so, and in the dark I saw a glow. It was no dream, he turned my way. Again I heard my Savior say, he said, if I be lifted up, I'll draw all men to me. He turned and then I saw the nail-scarred hands that bled for me. I touched the hem of his garment that fell round him there. My heart, my life, I gave, my soul was in his care. My heart, my life, I gave, my soul was in his care.
There is wonder working part in the blood of the Lamb. There is wonder working part in the precious blood of the Lamb. Would you be free from your burden of sin? There's power in the blood, power in the blood. Would you are evil, the victory win? There's wonderful power in the blood. There is power, wonder working power in the blood. Soul cleansing blood of the Lamb. Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you washed in the blood? In the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb. White as snow, are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Sing the wondrous love of Jesus, sing his mercy and his grace. In the mansions bright and blessed, he'll prepare for us a place. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus.
Yes, that was the man himself, Nigel Davison, and a medley, the Blood medley. Now, so it's 27 minutes past 9, so I have a few more pieces I want to bring to you if you want to stay with me until we finish. I won't keep you too much longer, but I want to get a few more pieces into the programme tonight. On my Facebook page, I have a notice up of the passing of Ruth Taggart from Portrush. Ruth died yesterday, suddenly. After quite a lengthy illness, going on about 3 years now. I remember speaking to her in the hospital around about 3 years ago, when she had taken, I think it actually started with a sore head and a stiff neck, if I remember correctly, and the doctors didn't know what was wrong. I think they thought there was nothing wrong, but I remember that as well. It was around about 3 years ago, I think, maybe coming in July time. But Ruth just became ill, and I think the first time I met Ruth was about maybe 26, 27 years ago. She sang at an Orange installation that I was at, and I can see her standing up on the stage singing. Can't remember what she sang her song, but I do remember her singing all those years ago. And her sisters Wenda and Valerie, they lost their mum and dad, I think was within the last 3 years. There wasn't a big lot of space between both of them. But Ruth is now with the Saviour. But we're thinking about Wenda and Valerie in particular at the minute. God willing, we'll be going to the funeral on Monday afternoon. I always kept in touch with Wenda about Ruth and how she was getting on, but the last time I saw Ruth was actually at the summer season concert in Portstewart Presbyterian Church Hall that we do every year, and the three girls would always have been there. They would have been at other concerts as well, but they always would have been, I think they've been going to the summer gospel concerts from the very start, and I think that's maybe 15 years ago. So sad for Wenda and Valerie, but much happier for Ruth. She has no suffering now, and she did suffer, especially in the number of weeks. So keep that family, Taggart family, much in your prayers in the days ahead, especially on Monday. Joan McWhirter, hello to you. David and Hadel McBride and Moira Overend and Heather McIlwain. Heather, how you doing? Now, as I say, keep that family in your prayers. And this one piece I think is very fitting. It seems to be very fitting at a time like this. Again, don't listen to the singer. Please don't listen to the singer. But lots of you will know the words to this, and that's just if I'm sending someone a text who is mourning the loss of a loved one, I always with she's better now. If I know the person's saved, she's better now, or he's better now. So I'm going to play this and then I'll come back with a couple more pieces. Sure, you're not going anywhere, are you, for a wee minute or two? Hopefully not. Saw an old family friend. We talked of years gone by. Then he asked about my grandma. Said he hoped she was fine. I just smiled and said, she's better now. She's riding on angel wings and laughing at the smallest things. She's learning how to wear a crown. She's better now. Found an old photograph long before her painful days. She was strong and she was laughing. I remember her that way. I miss her, but I know she's better now. She's riding on angel wings and laughing at the smallest things. She's learning how to wear a crown. She's better now. She's at home and settled in where no tears will ever go. It's such a comfort to know she's riding on.
If you believe in the good old Bible and everything we've been taught, then don't you cry for me, 'cause it will be for naught. I'm in a better place for all eternity. So don't you cry for me if you're saved and you believe. Don't you cry, don't you cry. Oh, don't you cry for me. You can sing, you can shout, or even say amen, but don't you cry for me. Jasper walls all around me, and gold beneath my feet. Blue skies above me. No, don't you cry for me. I'm walking with my Jesus. 'cause I'm in paradise. Don't you cry, don't you cry. Oh, don't you cry for me. You can sing, you can shout, or even say amen. But don't you cry for me. Oh, don't you cry for me.
Yeah, powerful piece of music. Don't you cry for me. Right, okay, it's 20 to 10, so I'm just going to, two more pieces here I want to play, and that's it. Then you can go to your bed, get a good night's sleep, get up in the morning, get to church, and get everything sorted out that you have to do. And God willing, I'll see you tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock, and we'll do this all over again. Yeah, so some people have been inquiring about the trip, and I will hopefully Monday or Tuesday I'll have the coloured print. All the info will be on my Facebook page, and we'll get that shared as much as possible. And as I say, there aren't a big lot of places. I think about 27, well, 4 more there now, so 23 places left. But we're only taking the one coach. Normally we would have taken 2. Most of the time we did take 2 coaches. Many of the time we were taking 93 and 94 people with us, but it's too stressful. And you can't get places big enough during the day to have your afternoon tea or your lunch, because they can only block off so much room, and it causes a lot of old bother and a lot of old carry on. So we're just taking the one coach, and once it's full, and that's it. So I will just I'll say good night. God bless you, and thank you for your company. I don't take you for granted. I appreciate you being here with me every weekend. And as I've said many a time before, it's difficult coming on here on a Saturday night when people expect, and people do expect me to be full of the joys of spring or summer or whatever season we're in at the minute. You wouldn't know. If you looked out the window, you wouldn't know what season it was. And I have to say, I find it difficult. Especially a Saturday night, because people are looking to be cheered up, and they're looking to be blessed, and they're looking for a wee bit of a laugh. Maybe they've had a tough old week and they just want to forget about things, and that's exactly what I want as well. But when there's so much sickness and so many people that you know have passed away, even though they're in glory, it's still sad, and it's difficult to come on here and I think I'm as professional as the next one, but I'm only human. I don't know how these newsreaders and all can do it. Read the news and have no emotion. I suppose they're trained. They're trained to show no emotion. They can't. They have to be impartial and all the rest of it. I couldn't do that. I couldn't. It's just not who I was, or ever will be. And sometimes that's not a bad thing. Being real is not a bad thing. And I don't intend changing for anybody either, but I just find it tough and stressful coming on a Saturday night when you're hearing so much bad and sad news about people you know, people close to you. And I was actually lying there on the sofa until about 20 to 8. Just wasn't even sure if I was coming on or not, and that's just being quite honest with you. But we've got through it, no problem at all. But the mood that I would be in reflects on the songs that I would pick and play, even though tonight has been quite upbeat with the music. But I want to just finish with two pieces now that you'll have heard over the past couple of weeks. And I want to thank you again for staying with me on a Saturday night and a Sunday. I do appreciate it. I don't know how you'd be bothered with me. Twice in such a short space of time. How do you be bothered? I don't know, but you do, and that's the most important thing, and I do appreciate it. And I thank you very much indeed. But I will just, I'm not going to come back on and speak again. I'm just playing these two pieces back to back, and then I'm going to give you my usual wee wave, and that'll be it. You can go to bed. Linda Jean will have to work all through the night, but the rest of you can go to bed. Unless there's something wrong with you and you just have to go to Craig Avon A&E, you can say hello to Linda Jean. I hope that doesn't happen. But anyway, thank you again, and I will play these two pieces. Keep Robert and Sylvia Ferguson in your prayers, please. I do keep in touch with Sylvia. I was on with her today. As you know, Sylvia lost her mum just a few weeks ago, and she's struggling. She's finding it tough. And also, please continue to pray for our Evelyn Spires. Needs a lot of prayer. Oda hasn't been that terribly well now, I see. So keep Oda in your prayers. There's so many people. You know who to pray for. You know within your own wee circle the people that you're praying for. I know who I'm praying for. And just keep praying for as many people as you possibly can. We all need it very much. So I'll play these two pieces for you, and thank you again for your company. See you tomorrow, God willing, at 3 o'clock, and we will do this all over again.
I walked into the garden heavy-hearted, thinking of my loved one just departed. And among the flowers there, as their fragrance filled the air, I stopped to see the beauty of the roses. I saw one rose was missing from its stem. It seemed to bring me comfort deep within. Someone harvested that bloom to bring beauty to their room, and it helped me know I'll see my rose again. God stopped to pick a rose today, a rose for heaven's sweet bouquet. I'll see that rose again someday, when my time on earth is done. Up in heaven in the Master's care, there are many roses waiting there. We shall have eternity to share.
God stopped to pick a rose. I like to think of heaven as a wondrous bouquet filled with precious flowers. God stops to pick each day, then he carefully arranges them in glorious array. When someone's missing now and then, it may have happened once again. God stopped to pick a rose today, a rose for heaven's sweet bouquet. I'll see that rose again someday, when my time on earth is done. Up in heaven in the Master's care, there are many roses waiting there. We shall have eternity to share, because God stopped to pick a rose. God stopped to pick a rose today, a rose for heaven's sweet bouquet. I'll see that rose again someday, when my time on earth is done. Up in heaven in the Master's care, there are many roses waiting there. We shall have eternity to share, because God stopped to pick a rose.
Where do I go from here? What fate is drawing near? Touch my heart and guide my lips in prayer. Through the grace of God alone, I'll cast aside these fears I've known and lift myself from the depth of deep despair. Lead me through the darkness and through each gloomy day. Take my hand, O precious Lord, and help me on my way. Give me strength that I might find abiding faith and peace of mind. And I won't ask, where do I go from Please lead me through the darkness and through each gloomy day. Take my hand, oh precious Lord, and help me on my way. Give me strength that I might find abiding faith and peace of mind, and I won't ask